Hello, hello. Welcome. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Do we even have money right now? I think we spent. Oh, we have a little bit. Oh, right. We got extra money. What's in log? Movies. Oh, we got our new victim movie. Execution moves. We'll keep 13 coins for good luck. Alright. Excuse me. We were doing the 5th investigation, I believe. Chapter 5 investigation. Nagito was absolutely annihilated, completely destroyed, and we need to figure out who did it. Who are the suspects? Technically, the only one that didn't have an alibi is Sonia, but it looks like this contraption was rigged to kill Nagito in an automatic way. That's what I'm expecting. I think the spear was hung up from DSD from the ceiling. And the fire was used to burn the rope that connected the spear to his right arm. Struggling here. But I think that's killing blow was the spear. I don't know how they triggered the fire though. If we were in the warehouse before, I guess they could have just set it off. Sonia is still sus because she was not on the central island like she was supposed to be. But Fuyuhiko was also on the 5th island, right? Hey Sammy, how's it going? Konnichiwa. I should put Japanese subtitles or something. I'll have to figure out how to set that up. I got space for that. But... I think Fuyuhiko was supposed to be on the 5th island as well. Alright, well let's just begin the investigation and things will fall into place probably. Let's check out this lighter. Ah, it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wants to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lights can continue to burn, even after someone lets go of them.
Okay.
Which means
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire.
Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
It caused the fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set a fire to a crime scene, but... Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach! Hey... No response! He's dead, Jim! Just kidding! He's not dead! What's up, Dak? Weird reference. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too. That Jim is Star Trek thing, I believe? Yeah, I think so. Jim's the doctor, right? In, the original Star Trek? Was it? No, was it Next Generation? I forget. He's dead, Jim. Oh no, Jim, okay. The doctor is Leonard McCoy. Is Jim the captain? I don't remember. One or the other. Dr. McCoy. During the filming of Star Trek II, The Warmth of Khan, The Wrath of Khan. Isn't that a movie? That's a different thing. Whatever. Apparently it's just a catchphrase that the Doctor says all the time. I didn't watch Star Trek. I probably should. Iconic sci-fi. Anyways. You're a stuffed animal too. So be a pretty good doctor. Every patient he attends for is dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Don't put oversized garbage there! It's so misleading!
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed, and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole of blood. Did he try to imitate Nagita's body or something?
What are you saying?
Had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying! Seriously, you're always lying! You should just die like that plushie over there!
Oh shit.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Wannabe. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know.
I won't give in to your threats! I'll fight you until the very end!
I can't lose.
Triply take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma!
Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, Then who did this? Did the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Alright. Oh, we gotta check our pet. Oh, pet's doing all good. Alright, Dak. I got some suggestions for why Chiaki could be the killer. Chiaki could be the killer. Although I still very much doubt it. What if she stole Nagito's handbook and used it to swipe the handbook thing? I guess that's a stretch. But she's also a gamer. I don't know how crazy she is. Maybe she turns out to be really psychotic. She's the only person that I would consider somewhat normal still. So Fuyuhiko's done his arc, you know. Akane's done her arc. Kazuichi and Sonia have like their own weird thing going. And Chiaki is the only one that's like not completely crazy yet. She's a gamer, yeah. She outplayed Nagito in his CSGO-less match. See, Nagito planted A site. Or he faked A site, but he actually planted B site. He also blew up her arcade machine. It's gonna be vengeance. Vengeance for her arcade machine. But she's also strangely not into killing people. Very strange, Chiaki. Is Chiaki this game's secret serial killer? She could be. She's very anti-killing people, though. In a very anti-killing people way. I guess most normal people are anti-killing people, but she's extremely aggressive against murder. Alright, let's check out Nagito's body. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach that truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be safe by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. You need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. I don't know why the body didn't burn. Like, why did... whatever. They could have set it up so that the body burned with the rest of the warehouse, right? Maybe not. Maybe the curtain was important. I wonder how long Nagito was tied up back there. Must have been a while. Well, it looks like the burning was done to set up so that the murder would happen in an automated mechanism way. It looked like the murder was set up so that the killer didn't actually have to be here. Maybe the spear was tied to his right arm, and then the layer caused a rope to burn through, and the spear dropped on him. I don't know what the Monokuma plushie was for. Yeah, that's why the knife is here, to secure his hand in place. That would mean the spear's not that heavy. Not sure. I guess his right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Fire in Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze. Maybe not. That's a good point. Why didn't the rope burn the other way? The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could it do something so cruel?
It must be from the military base.
Okay. I wonder who was at the military base. Huh? Oh, who's at the military base? I wonder who could have been. Military base? Yeah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems like the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means, after the killers finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his hand. Through his right hand?
it cannot be.
Then, they finished him off with a spear.
How cruel.
Oh, well,
Does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons? A knife and a spear? But could he just kill him by stabbing him with the knife? Why does he need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
that is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it?
Reason they have to use a spear? Huh. Oh yeah, Chiaki was also the one to lure Nagito in the original plan. Tie him up. But Nagito knew about our plan, so did Chiaki tell him our plan? To set this all up? Is she like really mind gaming us? Super mind game Chiaki? I don't want to look at his face. It's so scary. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it.
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, they just wanted to kill him. They could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? Disregard the spear in his chest. The other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Is it something that would have led to the trade?
Even so.
Well, even if it was torture. Even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it.
It isn't to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? This is like Mexican cartel level. I had another thing, okay. Chiaki stopped Akane from killing Nagito. Also a weak argument. I want to kill him myself. Nagito did suggest torturing him. So... Did I turn off my noise cancellation? No, I didn't. Shit. Oh well, I'll turn it off now. I forgot about that. So many small things point to Jackie, I don't know. Alright, let's look at this sphere. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach.
There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my! What's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see, I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy, and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not! This is a spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that just now.
Hey! Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
That was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the same size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Jackie mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It may be better if I confirm that later. Now, we might find evidence at the castle, right? Because the killer took the spear from there. Okay. Spear of Gungnir. I don't know if it is a Spear of Gungnir, but whatever. That's the same weapon. The name of the weapon is the same as the one that killed what's her face in the first game. Fake Junko. I don't remember what her real name was. But she was Fake Junko. Military woman, that's it. Military woman. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this one looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange.
Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from where his left arm was sliced, but... Doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it was splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but...
There's something else that's strange?
When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand...
Yeah?
Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
See? It's just as I said, right? That's strange, right? I win!
Good job, Chiaki. I knew you could do it. Yeah, sure. You win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Blood on the left hand added to the true blood section of your hand. Does that mean he killed himself? That doesn't make sense, right? No. The game is pointing towards the fact that Nagito was holding onto the end of the spear. But the spear still killed him. He was holding on to this part of the spear. Or so I think. But he still got blood splattered. So it's not like he let go and then the spear came down. He was holding onto it as he died. I guess that doesn't explain why this rope is over here. Maybe he's holding onto something else? Maybe his hand was clenched in a fist when he died. Basically. His left hand was held in a fist. But what was he holding onto? Maybe he was just holding a fist for the heck of it. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over that doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Damn, son.
Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
Jackie moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Damn! Just for fun? Yeah, maybe. Hey! What are you doing? She's gonna feed him glue. I'll help him get all nice and strong. It's gonna apply some hopium to him. She's gonna resuscitate him with CPR. She needs to reveal more of her evidence.
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue! You ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed!
The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Well, I guess that means that duct tape was applied first, right? What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles. Like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape.
Seriously? What's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? Yeah, I don't really get it. But just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, there's might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. So he was gagged before he was tortured. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagato's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly-looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. That's it, Hajime. Succumb to the darkness. Okay. Why'd you stab yourself 50 times, Nagato? I don't get it. Whoops. Alright, what do you guys have to say about this? What does the Monokuma plushie have to do with this, I wonder? It mattered for Gundam's killing him from Makan's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's time. It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally fresh kill. Fresh? Seems like a bad way to describe it. Quick! Cook him up! Eat him up! We don't have much time. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Right. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer! But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare. Right. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before he found the bombs is suspicious! Huh? Wait! None of us have an alibi for that time. That's why we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? What are you worried about that? Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home! Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma may be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey!
What do you mean, something?
Shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
Yeah, I don't know. But this Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. And don't bring up strange stuff like that! She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling? Oh, there's like the little blood splatter on the girder.
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
See?
Can you see that red streak?
Huh? You're right. I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood?
Blood? The color definitely looks like blood. There's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line.
That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder. So the rope on the spear was already bloodied before the spear actually dropped down. And that's why there's blood on the girder. So the rope on the spear was looped around the girder so that it would fall when the counterweight was removed. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him a rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. I want to talk to people, dude. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way? It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after.
Alright. So, the rope on the spear was bloodied beforehand, and there was blood all over it. Nagito is holding his left hand in a fist. What was the burned rope tied to? We don't see any other burned rope for the other end of the rope. I guess it must have burnt off. No, since the rope was suspended upwards, the fire burned upwards, so it didn't affect his sleeve. Good luck with thee. Thank you, iLab. Welcome, welcome. Oh, everyone followed me. Okay. Was it music to drown out Nagito's screams? Maybe it was. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe.
Well, that's like the weird music was playing from there. Is Mike being weird? Is it? I can take a look. Feels like a mic. Oh, really? Let's see. It's using RTX voice. Maybe. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe you're right. How's that? Is that better? Better? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it was the wrong microphone. But I don't know which microphone it was. Might have been the webcam one, yeah. I was pointing that out. Let me know if it still sounds weird. Cause I did unplug my microphone earlier to like wipe it. So it had a lot of dust on it. I plugged it back in, but my computer might have
finagled around all my audio settings. Anyhow, so looks like that weird music was playing from there. Sounds good to me. Okay, cool. Now, that music was on the blaring. That music that was blaring the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from the MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? I think this is couldn't hear Nagito. Is there no sprinkler in the other area behind the curtain? I guess there isn't. Nagito's body wasn't wet, right? So.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Well, think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Okay. Well, even though I did say I was gonna friggin' kill him,
Hey!
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know? He's still in the countdown. He's really afraid of that countdown. It's a countdown fiend. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been neatly put away.
Maybe we're the ones who made this mess.
Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is...
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words are kind of brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the doors of the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. Nah, I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to open it slowly? Kinda ignored the protests, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Should it be? Was that it?
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other, in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that one is the only one that's neat in order.
So,
Isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means you can speculate this was done intentionally. I see. I see. I see. So these panels were laid out in a domino fashion. But then how did the killer leave the warehouse? So the panels are set up in a domino fashion so that it would activate... It would start the fire when we open the door. But how did the killer get out themselves? Was Nagito set it up? Yeah. Why did you kill yourself, Nagito? Why did you stab yourself 50 times in the legs and in the arm and tie yourself to the pole? Man, you really Fucked yourself, Nagito. So the homie. As usual. He was crazy till the very end. He tied his legs to the pillars and then stabbed himself. And then he sliced his arm. But yeah, it's still strange how the killer got out. I guess we'll find out more. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. Oh, she's talking about the time still?
Like,
Blah 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 blah. What about you, Sonia? Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes. What is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
Why did you know the bombs were a fake?
Well...
That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching at the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time? The one time Hajime asked for an alibi. This is the one time in the entire game where Hajime actually asked someone about their alibi. So it's maybe Hajime is finally starting to learn some things. That's... One sec.
oh my.
Oh my.
It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus! Shit! You son of a bitch!
Oh shit! That's it, we don't need to go to the trial, guys. We solved it, right here. Sonia?
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered the vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if announced to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is.
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached the conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient rune. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that
Why
plan
is
was an utter
bottom me
failure.
there?
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
God damn it all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
Jesus shit! You son of a bitch!
Sonia's picking up so much of our language. Good job, Sonia. You're learning Japanese.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
I don't know about secret, but yeah, sure.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
Suichi. He'll be fine. Whatever. So, then Nagito's actions are extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right. I got it. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried.
Yeah, I am. We'll get to that in the court, yeah, definitely.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean, it's good to investigate other places as well. She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door. That's me castle where the spear originally came from. And Nagito's room too. If I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Hey, you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? That way, I can destroy the crime scene. Get rid of all the evidence here. In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? Don't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we're investigating all we can here.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
And and is it okay we leave this place? It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Isn't someone gonna fuck with the crime scene though? Oh, we can still go back inside, okay. Oh, Connie's still here. What happened? Didn't you go to investigate somewhere else? There's no time for me to sit here and monologue in my head. Yep, no time at all. There's something at the back of my mind. I'm feeling unsure about something. What is it?
You.
Didn't I just say to the back of my mind? That's why I can't explain it.
What's that mean?
The sound and the smells when we went inside here. It's just not clear.
She's the type to have something on her mind because of their gut feeling, huh? Connie's gut feeling. Previously, that feeling of hers helped us find a lot of things by accident. It's almost like some kind of feral instinct. Uh-huh. What's at the back of your mind, Akane? Yeah, we should check out the plushie factory, I guess. What was the point of the Monokuma plushie? Was it part of the setup to kill Nagito? He died at noon sharp, though. Was he dead before the spear dropped on him? Is there a cause of death in a Monokuma file? There's no cause of death in here. I feel like Nagito is dead before the spear even hit him. He died at noon sharp. That's an enormous machine, but it stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Is there anything interesting in the break room? Break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's something on the floor that even looks like a clue. Not even trash. Okay, fine. Oh, hello.
My.
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
I would hope not. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well,
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on! If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if you carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy.
All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is a soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You're right.
However,
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or the factory, then I thought we established where the bomb was from. I thought we already established that the bomb was from the Octagon. I think Nagito even said so, right? In his videos? He had a video set up that played on the laptop, and I'm pretty sure he said that he got the bomb from the Octagon. Oh, he brought it from the Octagon, okay.
Well done.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Okay. The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket. But it looks like there aren't any clues here. Why is my face so dark? I gotta set up my camera again. Sorry I'm late. Who's guilty? I gave a bunch of reasons for why Chiaki might be the killer. But they're all like... they're mostly dumb reasons. We established he got the bomb from the Octagon. Yes, we did. Nagito's told us he got the bomb from the Octagon in his video. I guess we've just now like absolutely confirmed that it is definitely from the Octagon. I guess at some point in the trial, someone's gonna say like, "You got the bomb from the Monokuma dolls," and then we have to use Monokuma's account to be like, "No, that's wrong." But yeah, it looks like there aren't any clues here. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop.
Is he still watching it from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly?
Now, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from a detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might have been data on his laptop that could have been used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Huh. I wonder how long this investigation is going to be. Are we going to have to find the password to the laptop and everything? Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on his truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, the truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. How did they bring a truck in here? How did they drive it in here? Well, that's it, I guess. No alter ego incident this time. Nope, we don't have the ultimate programmer this time. Where else did we have to go? Let's go to Nazumi Castle, I guess. Oh, the military base first, actually. Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening! Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous! Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed onto the truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah, found it! Hmm? What do you find?
Huh?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it. But I also found stuff like... the survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagato's right hand?
Maybe...
Which means... the killer obtained that knife here.
Alright!
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once! That's everyone, though. No, not me! This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. The bombs are fake. This might be fake too. I'm not brave enough to check for myself. It's got the school logo on it. They've got the Hope Speak Academy logo on the middle and the Kiwana Kuma on the front.
Man...
I talked to him already, right? Yeah. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on top of the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However,
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base. The bombs were nowhere to be found.
But did Nagato know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought that they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. You really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No. Is that really it? Did Nagisa only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teru. Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Nagito have a different motive. When did the killer get the spear? Because we were on the third island, right? Or sorry, the fourth island? Was it the fourth island? Yeah, the fourth island. We were on the fourth island. I guess they grabbed it when we weren't looking. They snuck past us somehow. I mean, the island's pretty big, so... We're in the Monami house for a while. Hajime wouldn't let us go into Nezumi Castle. He's being a little bitch. Well, definitely missing. Alright, you gotta be pretty tall to get that spear, so Fuyuhiko's off the hook. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is missing, so it's hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. This looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagato. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle. There's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Just ask when Akuma stretched for the help. I don't know, he has high heels. Plus, looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? When Akuma told it come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, could have just killed him with the knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? You've got it? I see. The ghost of Byakuya came back and killed him for attempting a murder on the first night. Case closed. True. Justice prevails once again. I feel a little tired. Hajime! What are you talking about? We've got no time to lose. I'm feeling a little tired. Time to take a quick nap. What the fuck? No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. I don't believe he can fall asleep with his music blasting though. True. The killer must have taken the spear from here. A spear like that isn't convenient at all, and it would have been a pain in the ass to carry around. So why did they bother using it in the first place?
I see.
Maybe the spear is actually used for torture too. Torture, huh? Finally can look at this again. It's a password to enter the ancient ruin, but the most important part is erased. Nagito's the only one who found the password written here, and he apparently went inside, but... Did they torture him for the password? Now that he's dead, are we unable to get the password? It almost looks like it could say 11037, to be honest. It almost looks like it could say that. Doesn't it look like that? Means I can open paint up. Let me screenshot this.
Let that simmer in your minds. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. It says 11037. No, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. It's so clear. That's interesting, though. I guess it's a number that only the survivors of the first game would know. Right? It's a number that only the survivors from the first game would know. Unless they told other people. So that's why they use that. It definitely says 11037. I can't unsee it. It's probably burnt into their mind. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's an unforgettable number. Go type it in right now. Let's go! Let's go! I don't know if Fajime would do it. He's so funny. If you could do that right now. Let's try. I have to go past the second island anyways. 11037? What does it mean? Oh, let's go to Island 2. Let's just go here. I don't know how much further let us go. Does it look like Clish to play? I should find the password first. I already did! I found it! Password! So, is the original class the Future Foundation? The 6 survivors found the Future Foundation to fight Monokuma. Ah! Oh? Goodbye, Shitemi. He wants to give you something. Ooh, 250 mana coins. And some tissue. Let's go. Thank you. Goodbye. Big money. 250 gacha cement. Let's go. Nah. We'll figure out what to do, what to buy with the coins. They're very generous with the coins in this game. Gamba time, hell yeah! Tried to build a New Hope Island for some shit? Yeah, I think so. Maybe they did come out of that building. Maybe those 6 survivors came out of that building on this island and tried to rebuild it as like a place for hope. Then Monokuma destroyed them. Oh, hello.
Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Shaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage, because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye. What?
I didn't do that.
Boy, tough crowd.
Then do it! It's sweet, because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and lock the damn door.
Fine,
Sour, please. Fine, fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose. Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. Dude, Monokuma's theme is a banger. It's pretty good. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey, hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. What's inside your cottage? So, Nagito's living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. This nice silky bed. It's a bed that comes with the cottages. It looks just like the one in my room, but
Hey, hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things.
yeah, like porn. What the fuck? In Octagon? Okay, Hajime. What's on your bed, Hajime? I've never checked underneath your bed. Well, we should still check just in case. It's gonna be Hajime nudes. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? Man, Nagito's into some weird shit, huh? I like how it's a photograph and not a drawing. It's just literally a photograph of a gas mask and some rubber gloves.
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base?
A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use his stuff for? He's into some weird shit, huh? Gas mask and gloves have been added to the True section of your handbook.
Hajime.
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum? That is not paper, Hajime! It's made of aluminum, it's not paper.
A round, thin piece of aluminum. Huh. It's similar to the seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise.
There's a reason this guy is still in school. Oh my god. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows?
It might be too soon to decide that. Okay. Piece of blue. It's not paper! Stop saying that. It's got a mini fridge? Why didn't we get a fridge? What the fuck? What the fuck is that guy doing in there? There's a lot of books arranged here. Didn't I get to bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuff on the shelf.
It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later.
Yeah, I agree. Is that our last one to Kumidel?
No.
Yep. Let's go. We're gonna find a dead body in this fridge. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
I could have probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go through the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks?
So I thought of Jackie. I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Oh. There really isn't much inside. Wanna give a special poison. For poisoning use only. That's my favorite drink. Hell yeah. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. Not much in here. I guess we'll move on to another part of the room.
For someone who likes cold drinks, doesn't look like he stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Remember that Hajime can't read, so you gotta cut him some slack. I thought it said he was gonna drink it. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and took a swig and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, looks like it's poison.
Poison?
Looks like there's a warning label in the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cold place, in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too.
Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison. He must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last trial.
He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took of him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet?
Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Everyone on the island? What the hell? Akito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Kuma's special poison. Okay. Time to open this trap chest and die! Hell yeah! Let's go. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Huh, could this be?
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
Perhaps.
A treasure box.
Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute.
You dodged a bullet, Chiaki. I'll let you get away with it this once. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous.
Good gamer instincts. We should use a 10-foot pole to open it. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito would have stolen it from Monami in the first place. Wouldn't have stolen it. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. Usami General Purpose Notebook. This is it? Why is the notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contains sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that look like chicken scratch.
She drew Byakuya in it. Day 1. I was able to
talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? A diary?
Looks like it. Did Monami write these?
Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued in the notebook. I don't really understand, but looks like there aren't any clues here. Well, it would tell you when Nagito stole the treasure box, right? Because Onami would have written entries up until he stole it. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped at an entry titled Day 16.
Day 16. We've been in a funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge.
Is that Hajime?
Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Hey! Stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
Phew! I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you're a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here,
Um,
then Nagito was a thief?
no!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? The diary? It seems that way. That's right. This is my important diary, where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey! You're a liar!
They always show up out of nowhere.
Why you?
Monami! It's not good to lie, you know?
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write!
Huh?
What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No! You can't! Because you have no fingers on your hands!
Yeah.
See? Bullseye! I know because I'm the same way too!
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry to expose a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
It looks like it's the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true?
Huh?
You said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye!
Excuse Excuse me.
Oh, hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her.
But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, maybe better that I didn't ask her. Waterme's notebook, okay. Who was writing in Waterme's notebook? Did Nagito write all of that? Day 16 in the funhouse. Hajime is being sad because no one believes in him. Nagito is secretly illiterate. Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Apparently it was stolen from Anami's house. You're not a research student, he just can't read. He just made that up. If this is here, that means Nagito's the one who stole it from Monami. But why would Nagito steal this? Did he want the notebook that was inside? But Monami didn't write in that notebook, so who did? No, that notebook doesn't matter right now. I think it matters a lot, actually.
Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
I think we've got everything except for the bookcase, right? Let's look out the window. The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Catches me eye! There's nothing about this window that really catches me eye. Yar! There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and the types of items that are also random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever.
well,
They say, a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
Do they now?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it, though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Okay, Chiaki. I guess you'll sit back and do nothing. Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here.
Sure. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave this shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are really any clues here. Man, what's this random book? It's just trash. Let's get this out of here. Huh? This is Nagito speaking, right? It's just has the wrong name on it. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed, it's the school badge of Host Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Unfortunately, couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information. It's just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Ooh, shit. This is big. This is huge. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? Thick file for a thick boy. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kazuichi, Fujiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. And Chiaki. She's a crazy serial killer. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words Reserve Corps student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserves Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the Reserve Department? Why am I here with the other Ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? You know too much now, Hajime.
Yeah, it's just missing information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
I see.
Locks the door behind her. Suddenly the world went dark.
We can kill up to 2 people, right?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Oh no!
Can I take a look at that file?
Jackie leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
Uh-oh.
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Okay.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there... These profiles might have been written before we entered the Academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya, the ultimate traitor. Is Byakuya's name missing?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Oh.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
And there's only 15 profiles. What are you talking about?
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Host Week Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through these profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. Oh no! And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. They finally put the word in here. Wait, no. The imposter is among us. The ultimate imposter. When did this game come out, huh? Like 2016 or something? Oh my god. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. The ultimate imposter? It's Maruko. She was an ultimate imposter. She impostered Jinko, right? Jinko? That's Byakuya's true identity! True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. Why was he fat? Fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. No, the king! The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Pooh. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he's so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the Killing Skull Life?
So cool!
Pooh. His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it.
What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
'Cause that was his talent.
Huh?
Well, having a talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you attain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a little bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
Truly, the gamers are the most oppressed race. Oh, poor Chiaki, the ultimate gamer. Ugh. I've been doomed to the game. I'm glad he's dead. He can never be the real king. He's a blob that just forms into other people like a ditto. Jackie relies on her gamer instincts. Him. Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right!
So I'll tell you straight up. This revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No!
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Host Week Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you could ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is it really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So, it's just that I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent from the Future Foundation, not a student from Host Week Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct!
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably. Host Week Academy file has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. It's tripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue!
Are you sure about this?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know! Time's up? Wait.
Bye-bye!
Excuse me for a moment! Ugh. That chime just now?
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
So deep.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? You said that, right? You said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial.
What do you think? Should we believe him?
Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right?
Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still,
But I can't imagine it's the real end.
Huh?
I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that.
His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
well,
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first.
You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still,
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Huh?
right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Why didn't we look at Nagito's profile? What the frick? We should have at least done that. Hajime was so absorbed about himself. Shit, maybe there's 6 people left. Maybe he's trying to replicate the first game, but win this time, like Dax said once before. Wait, a person about to be punished, and then there's 5 left, unless Nagito killed himself. What if Monokuma killed Nagito? Because in the first game, a random body just showed up. And then there were 6 people left. But the person who killed the last person was actually Monokuma, right? Monokuma actually killed Makro. It wasn't either Makoto or Kyoko. Monokuma's murder of Mariko counted? Yeah. So what if Monokuma killed Nagito? Because Junko is the one that killed her? Yeah. Also, the imposter is still sus.
Cause how did they know about Byakuya? The class shadow was just delayed because someone else was blacking at that point, right? No, that was Junko's. That was Makoto's punishment for attacking Monokuma. I don't know. It wasn't really explained. At least if it was explained, I don't really remember what the explanation was, but. No, at the time that, yeah, I guess Sayaka was dead, and then Makoto was like, "What the frick? I don't want to do this trial shit," and then attacked Monokuma, and then Monokuma just stabbed the shit out of her. But never went back to like. They never went back to that body. They just got rid of it in the gym, put it in the freezer, and called it a day. Sure, the imposter is very sus. I'm glad we had the flashback where he vented to it. Well, how did the ultimate imposter know about Byakuya? Because in order to pretend to be Byakuya, you have to know about Byakuya, right? He knew his name, he knew what he looked like, he knew what he wore. He had a bunch of information about Byakuya that we didn't have. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. Just cleaning my water bottle with some stuff on it. But I'm gonna get some water and use the washroom. I'll be back. 1 sec. Okay, the washroom's in use right now, but I had to advance my laundry anyways, so. What were we doing? We're just going to Monokuma Rock right now? I guess so, right? Is this way? Yep. Oh, let's check our pet. Did it hatch yet? Just a little bit more. Put the rune first? We can try. We can see if it lets us. Wow, that cute little chibi me. Okay, should we just give it like a bunch of hope shit? We're probably not gonna have much free time left, right? So. Hope meter goes up. This might not even matter, because I don't think we're gonna have enough steps for it to grow up. So what the heck was Nagato doing? Did he write in the notebook? Why did he start to hate everyone? Yeah. Why did he steal Monami's notebook? There's nothing in it anyways. So he wrote in the notebook? Must have been someone else, right? Someone else must have been writing in the notebook. I wish we had more information about the files and the notebook, but it is what it is. Is the imposter still among us? Presumably the imposter died, but they are an imposter. There's no way I can run away, especially when this trial's the last one. Time to go to Monokuma Rock. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll go to Monokuma Rock. I never maxed out anyone in this game. In the first game I maxed out Hina? Asahina. We didn't really have much of an option, I guess.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? Is this it? Should there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid fool.
You're making me depressed!
So, it is going to happen again. A cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
Well, that's why. I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops.
You.
What the fuck? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet. That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up.
Damn right. Stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight!
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes?
Ah,
Anyway, make sure you turn off meeting Maru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial.
Aw, fine.
But still.
Okay, Makoto. Yeah.
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying. I think.
Anyway, let's get going. To the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself, over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock.
yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
Killer. Managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us is able to do that.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the finals ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who've survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair?
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Just fucking start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
Alright!
Didn't I tell you? You said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That current is about to rise. Nagito Komayeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He was such a chill guy. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, with this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair, the last one has begun. Are you doing the trial tonight? Ugh. Second families that can't watch. Just can't watch. Will watch VOD. Good luck. I might do it tonight. Let's see. It's 9:30 right now, so I have like 2.5 hours. Maybe. 2.5 hours. I can maybe do 3.5 hours. Go speedrun this trial. I feel like it's gonna take like at least 4 hours, right? So I don't know if I'll do it. Speed run? Maybe we'll just think about it. The trickster Nagito was brutally murdered. His unpredictable death has left a looming shadow of mystery in the hearts of Hajime and the others. Who is the traitor? What was the clue Nagito left? Will they be able to see the light within the darkness between hope and despair? Is he not gonna be a DR2 runner? That sounds so boring. I don't know how running these games. I guess we can discuss it. I don't know if I'll do the trial tonight. I'll probably do it on Thursday, I think. Well, we can discuss. Let's buy skills. How much do we have? 4. We can afford some stuff. Peace, good luck, and good night. Alright, see ya. GMD, thanks for good luck. What does this do? Slightly increases the influence gauge, effective during class trial. The influence gauge? What is the influence gauge? Is that the heart thing? I think it's the heart thing. Slightly increases the focus gauge. I think focus is more important, right? For the fever time and stuff. So I'd probably just buy this and be done with it. Algrim looks kind of shitty. We can't use Excellent Blade because we have Fine Sword already. I don't really need this stuff. Increases max speed. This is just Logic Dive.
I think we're fine for Logic Dive. So yeah, focus. We have so many skill points. Okay. Plus now get to do it to poison. What is he gonna do with it? This doesn't really matter. Nagito left us a clue. Was he trying to hold onto the rope for a clue? I don't know. Let's look for the truth bullets. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. Wasn't his left arm also tied to something? Burned rope. The rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. However, Nagito's right sleeve still looked clean. Survival knife. A survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume that the wounds on Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife. Blood on left hand. Blood was splattered on the palm of Nagito's left hand. For some reason, the splatter cuts off in the middle of his palm. Also, the back of his left hand has an unnatural blood stain that's only above the middle joint of his fingers. Duct tape. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles in it, as if Nagito was desperately moving his mouth underneath it. The Spear of Gungnir. The spear impaled through Nagito's stomach. A cord with an iron weight at the end of it extends from the back of the handle. For some reason, only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. Only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. What does that mean? Isn't the entire spear just bloody everywhere? I guess the rest of the cord isn't that bloody. Monokuma plushie. A life-size Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach, as if it was stabbed. Yeah, I don't know what the plushie is about.
Blood on girder. A faint red line was on the ceiling girder inside the goods warehouse. Monokuma panels. A lot of tripped over Monokuma panels were scattered around the goods warehouse. In one area, the panels seemed to be laying on top of each other in a straight, orderly line. Oil lighter. Found at the fire's origin point. It looks like this is what caused the fire. MP3 player. An MP3 player that comes with speakers. The music that was blaring through the warehouse when Hajime and others arrived was coming from this. Sonya's account. Sonya secretly used one of the bombs in the military base at the ancient ruins, and found out that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monami was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Monokuma's account. Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Monami's notebook. The diary that Monami updated every day. Or did she? According to Monokuma, Monami can't write. Gas mask and gloves. These were hidden in Agato's cottage under his bed. Piece of blue paper. Found at Nagato's cottage under his bed. It's a round, thin piece of aluminum paper. Monokuma's special poison. Poison found inside the refrigerator in Nagato's cottage. The warning label on the back of the bottle states, "This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care." Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. What does it mean, breaks down in minutes? I guess that means it vaporizes in minutes? Breaking down is usually means that the chemical doesn't last very long. I guess that, no, maybe that is it. It breaks down in minutes so it doesn't linger in the air very long. Susceptible to hydrolysis. Hope's Academy file. This file contains the Hope's Academy student profiles for all 16 students participating in the school trip. That's probably what the gas mask is for, right? Maybe. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged the traitor's profile, looking at this won't help identify who the traitor is. Gas mask and gloves were probably for the poison, yeah. And the aluminum thing was probably from the poison bottle as well. He clearly used some of the poison though. Where did he use the poison? Why do you think he used it? Because they said that the bottle was half empty. It doesn't say it here, but in the text previously, they said that the poison bottle was already half empty. So I think like we've figured out a lot of the secrets of this crime scene. The Monokuma's panels were blocking the door, and they were arranged in a domino fashion, so that when we opened the door, they would touch the lighter. It's an oil lighter, right? So it's lit to begin with. The lighter was on the whole time, and when we opened the door, the Monokuma panels fell over, and the panels near the lighter caught on fire. And that started a chain reaction of fire in the warehouse. I'm thinking that caused the rope to burn as well. It's because fire burns upwards, his sleeve was untouched, but the flame, so this rope was tied to something going up. I'm assuming it was tied to the spear. On the remaining rope on the spear side. Burned off. So I think he was dead before the spear even impaled him. I mean, he had stab wounds all over his legs. He died at noon sharp. No, something must have caused him to die specifically at noon sharp. Does it say no poisons were used to kill Nagito? No. Okay, so this is interesting as well. Usually the Monokuma file will say that there is no like poisons or other chemicals used in the killing. But here it doesn't say that. So it's possible the killer actually used the poison to kill Nagito. Specifically at noon. I feel like the spear is not the actual murder weapon. I think the spear is a fake. But how would they set up... How would they set up the poison to go off specifically at 12? That doesn't make sense either, right? At noon sharp. This whole case is so weird. Why did he set up a video for us? Why did he want to meet us in the warehouse? Next to the bomb place. He could have just met us in the plushie factory. Why did he want to meet us in the warehouse specifically? Is the ultimate imposter behind all this? Is the ultimate imposter still alive? That's the question too, right? The ultimate imposter makes the videos that we saw of Nagito. And then set up his body to be found that way. But why would they want us to find the body anyways? So let's say it's not the ultimate imposter, it's too complicated. It's too complicated. Was a poison used to kill Nagito? I don't know. The noon thing doesn't make sense. But the spear killing Nagito at noon doesn't make sense either if it was triggered by fire, because the fire happened at 12:30. Or at least it happened after 12, right? 12 was when the fireworks in the... plushie factory went off. Unless he really did cause Nagito's death. I don't think we did, though. I don't know the exact time that things happened. That's a problem. Because they said they were early, right? They said the gas was depleted from the truck early. So we were actually... like, the fireworks went off before 12, technically. But he still died at noon sharp. So it'd be a huge coincidence if we caused his death, specifically at noon sharp. The killer still needs to automate his death. Unless it was Sonya. It could be Sonya, still. But Sonya's still sus to me. We found out the bombs were fake, but she didn't tell us. I guess I'll sleep on this. I don't know anything. Not enough. Alright, we'll do the trial next time. I think on Thursday, probably. And we'll find out who the killer is for the last class trial. Stay tuned. Let those clues simmer in your thoughts. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. See you guys next time. You guys have a good night, or morning, or afternoon. Peace.